So as a buyer, when you start to think about what it is that you want in a home, one of the first things that you're going to probably want to do is go visit some open houses. Here in the Atlanta market, open houses are aplenty. Now, if you're looking for a single family home or a townhome, there will be plenty of things to go and look for. Even if you think you want to buy a condo, open houses don't really happen that often with condos because it's a little complicated to get in. There's a concierge, there's a security gate, there's all kinds of codes and buttons and elevators to get into. It just doesn't really make it convenient for the general public to go in. But go to open houses anyway. Go see some single family homes. Go look at some townhomes. There could be condos that are open that are under construction and you can go visit the sales center. By the way, if you haven't chosen a real estate agent yet and you want to go to the sales center of a place that's being remodeled or that's under construction and they have a sales office that you can walk into to go see some things, go do it. You know what? That real estate agent is an employee of the builder. They're not an independent contractor like most of us agents are inside the brokerage. They actually get paid a salary to sit in that office and to get people coming in just like you so they can go show you this property. And they don't really care if you ultimately have a real estate agent representing you or not. They are there hired by the seller to sell that place. That's what they're there for. So don't worry about wasting their time or coming in unrepresented, or even if you have an agent, you can walk in and do that. They're there to sell the place and they're going to show you everything you want to know. So go out and take a look at these things. Eventually, you're going to come back to what is accomplishable, what is a pipe dream, what is something you can put up with, and what are things you can't put up with. And when you're working with your agent, make sure your agent is setting up tours or showing you homes or showing you properties, even in your search, that meet your criteria. Now, I might not be able to set you up on a search as your buyer agent that says, I only want properties where the water heater is upstairs in a closet. That's not going to be in the listing. We're just going to have to see it on a case-by-case basis. So if that's a high priority, we're going to be looking at a lot of houses. And guess what? You put the water heater wherever you want after you buy the house, okay? So keep in mind what's realistic and what is not. And if you go and see quite a few homes and that thing that you're looking for or that set of criteria that you're looking for consistently are not in these homes, you may need to rethink what are your priorities. And you may also want to ask your agent, A, did you listen to me and are you setting me up to see houses that have these things that I want? Or if you did and we're going to see other alternatives, does that simply not exist? Keep an open line of communication with your agent about what's available and what's out there and what they're showing to you to make sure you're always on the same page, okay? Sometimes buyers go out and look for some things, and if they don't find what it is they're looking for and everything misses the mark, they may take themselves out of the market. They may say, you know what? It doesn't look like I'm going to find a 7-bedroom home with 18 bathrooms and a 9-car bay garage for $250,000 in the middle of Midtown. I've been trying and that is not coming up. And you're like, okay, well, yeah, I guess you're not buying a house this week. So we got to readjust what it is that we're looking for, or we may just say, maybe now's not the right time for me to be looking for a house. With all the information that's being put online today, it's pretty easy to see about 90% of what something is promising you. Really, that's going to be real by the time you get there. There's another 10% you may not have been expecting, or you look around the corner and say, I suspected this one didn't have that one feature and I am now right. Let's go look at another house. So I would say if you're a buyer and you're going out and looking at properties, be very realistic about what it is that you think that you're going to find and what you want and what's important to you. And then you're always going to be adjusting your priorities, always, no matter what. I don't care if you have a budget of $2 million, you're still going to be adjusting your priorities in Atlanta. Sometimes, if your budget is $2 million, you may be looking for a long time because that's a lot of money to spend on the house that you want. And you do want everything absolutely perfect. Well, guess what? $2 million buys something very completely different on one side of town versus another. Or even if you have two houses sitting beside each other, they can have extremely different amenities and features that fit that particular owner, where this one over here is just a world different. One has a pool and 5 bedrooms and 5 baths and a particular kind of landscaping and an elevator and a safe room. The other one is a historic property with all of the features intact. There's not an open space in the house. Every room is compartmentalized, but that's what the historic quality of that was. There is no pool, but there's a 4-car garage, okay? Those are 2 very different properties in the same price range, and it might be way harder to turn a property like that that doesn't have what you want into what you want, like the one beside it. So, the other thing, the last thing that I would say keep in mind is when you get out there and you don't find the house that has everything you want, are you willing to turn it into that and spend the money to do it? And if so, can you buy this home at a particular price that allows you to do it? And when you do it, can your agent help you figure out, if I buy this at this price and I can actually get it, the seller might sell it to me for that price, and I do these things to it, A, how much will that cost more or less? And B, what is it worth once I put that investment in there? Am I going beyond the diminishing return on investments if I want to spend that kind of money on those things? Like, would I be able to get my money back out after I sell it? Or am I thinking about reasonable things that I should be able to do to this house, such as updating the kitchen and the baths in a style that would bring my money back to me and then some in the future? Or am I thinking of something crazy that I want to put out there that are for me that I'll never get my money back on? Have open and honest conversations with your agents about this, and keep an open mind with every single house that you look at when you're out there basically looking for your next house.